So jealousy. Jealousy is something we all encounter in one way, shape, or form at some point in our lives. Jealousy is a very strong emotion that usually feels like it's threatening a relationship with someone. Typically, it's like within an intimate relationship, but it can be within any relationship. I chose a scene from This Is Us where one of the characters is jealous of her husband who was losing a ton of weight, and he was spending a lot of time at the gym. So she felt like he was maybe forming these intimate relationships with other people at the gym, including this one female. And it turns out that really the jealousy was on his part because he was jealous of their relationship with, or her relationship with their son. So I'll play the clip now, and then we can discuss it.
You were right about Kara, Lady Kryptonite. When we got back from our Thanksgiving trip, she tried to kiss me.
What?
And I stopped it. Okay, it never even happened. I dodged her head like Neo in the Matrix, but I also realized that I probably shouldn't be spending any more time around her, so I switched gyms.
Okay, well then why didn't you just tell me?
Because I promised you that there was nothing to worry about, and I was wrong, and I didn't want to give us yet another reason to fight.
Well, Toby, did you ever consider she got the wrong idea because you avoid being home with me?
What? I don't do that.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, and I've been dreading this conversation the whole party because I was for sure that you were going to tell me that you had feelings for Kara, and that would have been the worst thing that I could hear. But then I would understand what's happening between us, and I would understand why you want to be anywhere but here with me and Jack.
Kate.
I feel you pulling away. Am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy. This isn't about you, Kate. I love you to death, and I love Jack more than anything. That tension that you're feeling when I'm home, Kate, when you look at our son, I see pure, unbridled joy in your eyes. But when I look at our son, it just makes me sad. Sad that he'll never see the ocean. Sad that he'll never know what we look like. Sad that he'll never watch Star Wars with me. Okay,
So as you can see in that clip, Toby was actually jealous of Kate because she can look at their son and see a deep love that he doesn't feel yet. Their son has a disability, he's blind, and he can't see the same kind of potential that Kate sees in their son. So it's just kind of an interesting turn of events within the jealousy spectrum, because it starts out with her being jealous of him and his weight loss and possibly an intimate relationship with someone else at the gym, and it turns into he's actually the one jealous of her and her relationship with her son. And so I think it's a really interesting concept because jealousy can play a part in any relationship. We can be jealous of our spouse. That's typically, or your significant other. It's typically the jealousy that most people think of when they think of jealousy. But I mean, you can be jealous of your best friend. They may have more friends. They may have a nicer house than you do. They may, have prettier hair. They may be skinnier than you. You may be jealous of, sometimes I'm jealous of my kids, like that they can just go run and be free and have all this freedom and no cares in the world, kind of, whereas we have so much responsibility. And, so there's just so many different spectrums of jealousy that you can have. And so I find it really interesting how DeVito's text brings out jealousy and how it talks about it can be the beginning of deterioration of a relationship. But I also feel like it can be kind of a turning point in a relationship that can actually build it back up too, especially if that level of communication is there. Then it's something that can be overcome. And so I really liked the concept of jealousy and how it plays a part in our relationships with others, not just intimately, but anywhere. I mean, we can even be jealous of like coworkers and their promotions and their performances at work and different things like that. So I really thought jealousy was an interesting concept as far as our relationships go with other people.